going, guys? Getting back to you with another video here once again. Finally getting back to the roots of this channel. Wanted to go ahead and get a farming video out to you guys here for once, instead of playing on FS22 or doing something else. But yeah, right now we're currently in the 9400, and we got the subsoiler on, our Blue Jet, what we call it, and just going across all the bean fields right now with that, just trying to bust up all the compaction pans and whatnot that are out here. This particular area, this area that I'm in, and then the area that's actually over here to the east of me, this whole area, basically one end to the other. And I'm sure a lot of you guys had this issue too, but it was a very wet spring. It was also a somewhat of a wet beginning of summer, and then the rain shut off, and we've been in a drought since then, and we'd get some rains here and there, but it just wasn't enough to get things, to where they were supposed to be. The crop out here so far it's definitely down. It's not like what it normally is. We have some serious low yields out here. I'm not gonna get into numbers or anything like that, just for the simple fact that I don't really want to talk about it. But yeah, right now we're going across stuff as fast as we can harvest it. Just trying to get stuff done here. All the way over there, I don't know if you guys can see it with the sun, but there's a tree line over there, here to the right of me. We started over there, and then we had some more acres up in here, and now we're on another 25-acre chunk that we farm here in White House. Altogether, there's about 85-90 acres or so here. And yeah, the field that I'm in right now, it did okay. The field beside me and the other fields beside it, before we get to the big field, the little fields did okay, and then the other 52 was not so good, unfortunately. And as far as compaction goes, the field that I was in before I started this video was probably the hardest so far. I'm sure there's going to be some hard spots out here too, because there was a lot of spots out here in this area where we had to basically not plant it, or it got planted and it got drowned out. So I'm hoping to get all this done tonight. I'm not too sure if I will or not, but we got the auto steer going here and just going back and forth here, and try to make some progress here, and check back with you guys here in just a little bit. All right, guys, quick update here. We're a little bit farther along here in the field. So far, it's actually been pulling pretty nice. When I get back there in the back, there towards the tree line, I kind of get into some harder ground. But up in through here, it's actually pulling pretty nice. It's not as hard, and you can just tell if you look at the bottom of the Blue Jet. I mean, it's kind of dusty now, but if you're looking really good, if you look really good at the bottom of the Blue Jet there, you can see the ground just lifting ever so slightly, which is what you want. Let me get lined up here. when you're subsoiling like this, you really want to make sure that you're seeing that ground lift up when you're pulling one of these, because that means that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing as far as compaction goes. And yeah, I kind of screwed up. I should have turned the other way, but I was going this direction the last time that I was going in a circle, so by force of habit I turned the other way instead of going down the pass right here on the right. But we'll get back over there and get back squared away again. Now I don't have to worry about breaking through when I get over there done. But yeah, it'll be a little bit easier for me to turn. I can go wherever, whatever side I want now. But telling you what, cruising at a steady 7 mile an hour here. I got the engine toned down a little bit so it's not screaming. It's kind of just a nice peaceful thing to do here, just working ground and making sure, just got to make sure that those shanks on this Blue Jet, they have what I call a pop out, basically is what it is. If you hit a hard spot, it'll pop, and that shank will actually just start dragging across the ground, so you really got to watch and make sure that they're all on the ground. If you're facing forward like this, you can normally feel them pop or hear them pop, and you already know what's going on back there. And you just gotta, if you don't go too far, it's not terrible. It's when you're off in la-la land not paying attention and you don't catch it until you're, you know, 50 feet down your pass. That's when it gets kind of annoying. But been running this for so long that I just kind of know what to listen for. Yeah, you can catch it pretty quickly if you really are paying attention. But yeah, if you have one of those pop, you just got to stop and pick it up. It'll come back down on its own, and if it did drag a little bit, you just back up, get what it didn't get. Go through the pass slow, so when you come up to that spot that popped it, it doesn't pop it again, and then you're good to go. But kind of getting back into harvest here a little bit, like I was saying before, I'm not going to mention any numbers or anything like that, but we are definitely seeing the chaos of what Mother Nature brought this area. Started out with a really wet spring right out of the get-go, and you know, it dried up a little bit, so we were able to get in the field and get stuff planted in the ground when the ground was, you know, dry. And then towards the end of spring, when we were still in the field, it was just rain shower after rain shower after rain shower, and I'm talking not just a couple tenths here and there, I'm talking like inches. So it was a wet spring, and I'm sure a lot of you guys had to deal with the wet spring as well. So we got through it. Thankfully, we got everything planted and got everything sprayed, and I mean, it still continued to rain even when we were done planting, and we actually had some replanting that needed to get done, unfortunately, because the rains that we were still getting even after we were done with the field work was drowning stuff out. And yeah, just basically from start to finish, trying to get the sprayer in here, you know, getting stuff sprayed and stuff like that. It was just a constant battle from the time we started to the time we finished. And I want to say once, oh, I don't really remember remember when it was, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say once, oh man, I want to say the tail end of June, beginning of July, the rain literally just shut off, and stuff got really dry and crisp, and stuff that was tall and out of the ground was starting to stress and just was not looking good. A lot of guys in southern Ohio were dealing with a drought too. I got some friends of mine who farm down in southern Ohio. They were in a drought too. You know, they had some stuff that was really starting to stress and not look too good and too shabby. It was everywhere. So I mean, we had the rain and then we had the drought. You know, there were guys out west that were getting blasted with wind and hail and stuff like that. I was seeing videos on social media, pictures on social media of literally hundreds of acres of corn that just got completely shredded by hail. So it's just been a really crazy season, and then, you know, having to deal with family stuff on top of it. This last few years here has just not been great as far as being in the field and family stuff goes. It was just a very, very complicated and stressful year and a half or so, and was just, yeah, I don't know when things are going to start getting better. I'm telling you what, I sure feel bad for me and my family. I feel bad for all the neighboring guys that are dealing with, you know, the same problems that we're having as far as yield goes and stuff like that. It's just depressing. You know, I was in the combine cutting beans the other day over here in a field over there where that tree line is. Now that you guys can see it, now that the sun's down. That was the worst field that we cut so far, and was this year, that was the worst year. This year was the worst year that field has ever produced. So we're really just not overly impressed with how things are going right now. Let's just put it that way. When things are going to get better, I have no idea. So, well, I'm going to keep on after it here, guys. I got this round to finish, and then another pass over there to finish, and I'll be breaking through here, making another wide circle here. That's the one nice thing I do like about having the auto steer in here, is you don't have to make a light bulb turn and turn real sharp and go right back down the following pass right next to what you already did. You can work in circles, have nice wide turns, not have to worry about getting the tires in the tongue and stuff like that, and it just makes life a whole lot easier. You're not overlapping, stuff is straight. It's nice, but it does have its cons. So we're gonna keep on at it here, guys, and we're gonna get back to here in just a little bit. All right, guys, so we've made some more progress here since the last part of this video. I just got all of the long ends wrapped up here, and I already backed into these corners, so I'm not going to do it again. I think we're gonna wrap it up here for the night. I still got to go home and get some stuff done and ready for my lawn and landscape business tomorrow. So we're gonna make this the last pass right here. Yeah, whatever. So There's only just a little bit left over here. Maybe, oh shoot, there's probably 5 or 6 acres back here that's still got to be ran, then all the headlands. If it was a different kind of a season, I probably would finish it all tonight, but there's no point in getting in a great big hurry because this is pretty much the last of the bean ground that's got to be worked up until we get more beans cut. I think it's a little too early to start running the Dominator across the corn stalks. I don't know if it would chew up the stuff that we just shelled or not. We normally wait a little while before we do our tillage just for the residue to break down and whatnot. I guess we've never really tried pulling the Dominator right after taking crops off. Alright, that's gonna... Alright, just a sec, guys. We gotta go here, do that. There, now we gotta listen to it. I don't recall trying it in residue that's just been shelled. I'm not too sure. The only time I've ever ran the tillage tool was when it was like way the heck after harvest when we started tillage. I'm assuming with the job that it does, it would probably be able to handle some stuff that's a little bit fresher instead of broken down. But I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. Gotta finish this up first. Just driving back to the truck here. But so yeah, it's been a long time since I've uploaded a video like this. I really want to try to start doing it here more often. At first I didn't think I was going to be able to make a video tonight because I couldn't find my head strap for my GoPro. And then I got to the field here, grabbed my GoPro, it wouldn't turn on, and lucky for me there was a charger in here that would actually work for charging the GoPro, so I charged it a little bit. Here we are. So I'm glad I was able to get some content out to you guys here. Want to get some content of us in the field during harvest, but with me being gone all day and whatnot, my old man and my sister usually have harvest covered. I'm either in the grain cart, which I hope that happens soon. I wouldn't mind showing you guys that aspect of harvest again. But 9 times out of 10 I usually get put in the tractor while they're doing their thing. Haven't had to run the grain cart yet, just for the simple fact that Dad's been able to keep up trucking. So there hasn't really been any point to run a grain cart yet. Now when we get into some bigger fields, that might be a different story, but we'll have to wait and see here. So, but yep, would like to get some more content out to you guys here in a little while. So, well, as you guys can probably tell, the fields that I've been in are here in town. Yeah, I remember when all these lights weren't here. So anyway guys, I'm almost at the truck, so I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. I want to thank you guys again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the upload. Like I say, I really want to get a upload out to you guys here again real soon. Hopefully time is still in my favor and I'll be able to do something, so we'll have to see. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you have a quick second, hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date with what's going on here on the channel. And hope to see you guys again here next time.